Hello, everyone. Happy Thursday. Welcome to another fantastic checking in with the Lynn Project. This one's extra special. As you can see from the thumbnail, we have some exciting guests with us tonight, and they will be joining us very, very shortly. But I just wanted to check in with you guys really quick, say hello to everyone in chat, and then we're going to be getting to know some of my shining stars, Mike and Val, their Passholder Pair, and just hang out with them. They've requested the zombie cocktail, which is bananas. So I made mine tonight, and it's I'm just looking over at this plethora of alcohol goodness on the desk right now, and I'm gonna have to look up the recipe because there's no way I can remember this one. This would be like a bartender's nightmare drink because there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, I think 9 or 10, maybe 10 ingredients. I don't know. Anywho, how is everybody doing? How was your week? Um, Welcome in Mike Wheeler first. Woohoo! Finally purple. Yay! My favorite color. Welcome in Space Mate Mountain Dave Cantrell. Mike Wheeler wants a chair spins. He's asking for it. He's throwing them up there in chat. Everybody has to do their chair spin. Yes, I agree, Mike. Welcome in Noel, Bobo. Um, uh, Tim Pruitt, welcome in. Passholder Pair, I see you. All right, okay, Mike Wheeler, we got this. Okay, I'm in a dress today, so I'm not really sure how to do this. It's gonna be a modified chair spin. I don't know what's gonna happen. Let me crisscross applesauce this. Ready, set, wee. It was a bad wardrobe choice for chair spinning and whatnot, but quite frankly, I didn't feel like changing. And my dress is, like a tiki bar. It has flowers and whatnot on it, so it's very appropriate. Tim Pruitt, welcome in. Taylor the Theme Park Boy, welcome in. Thank you guys so much for being here. Wow, it's really dark. What, my background? I'm quite bright. I think I'm bright enough. I can see me. You can see me. Let me see. Dean, the turkey leg stir. I take it you made it home safe. Welcome in. Jared Flynn, welcome in. Thanks for being here. Sean S., welcome in. Yes, we've all been waiting for this. So I don't know if you guys saw, but this week was a productive week for me. I'm very excited about it. I uploaded 2 videos. One was about 40 minutes ago. That was my Valentine's Day Beauty and the Beast inspired cocktail. So if you guys want to check that out after the stream, or I don't know, while we're here, Jackie, super enthused, welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Congrats on 50K. I'm so happy for you. That's great. So yeah, I'm really proud of myself. We have my birthday trip and the Enchanted Rose cocktail I made up, inspired from the Enchanted Rose Lounge at the Grand Floridian. So if you guys want to check that out, it's a little Disney Valentine's Day drink idea thingy. So, yeah, I finally did what I said I was going to do, and I'm really happy. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. And tonight we're going to be making the zombie, and it is a tiki-inspired cocktail that Mike knows everything about it and will be happy to share a plethora of information on it while we're making it. I think we have 2 slightly different versions that we're going to be making for you guys tonight. This is 1000% not a non-alcoholic drink. It is the complete opposite of that. There is no substitutions to make this a non-alcoholic drink. It would just be bitters, and my version would have pineapple juice in it and lime juice or lemon juice. I don't even know. We're going to see. Oh, yeah, you don't want to have too many of those. I had one earlier, and I was like, all right, pump the brakes. So I gotta have one of these later. So we're gonna have one earlier and one now. Without further ado, I want to bring on our very special guests, Passholder Pair, Mike and Val. You know them, you love them. Hi guys, how's it going?
Hey, good.
Hey there.
So we've got this zombie cocktail. Yeah, 10,000% alcohol.
Yeah.
But it actually surprised me and was pretty good once I added a little pineapple juice.
A little or a lot of that pineapple juice?
No, I only added a half an ounce to mine, but
okay.
It was really good. And I'm excited to finally mix live via video rather than just Instagram boomerangs. And this is going to be a lot of fun.
There's been so many times we've had to frame your face with you holding a drink up and pause it on our TV so Val can take that Instagram photo where you don't look like going.
Can we get
like that?
Yeah, they're not the greatest. I'm trying to get better for that. We're gonna get it cued. But can we just talk about for 1 second that we both had the same idea, except mine is what nightmares are made of, and yours is actually cute and functional.
Yeah, it's pretty funny that we've talked, for everybody in chat, we've talked for about a week what this drink should be, and I tried to surprise Lynn with what our glasses would be for this drink. Val can hold that one and I'll hold this one. And I sent her a private picture, was like, look what we got for the drink tonight. And she's like, oh yeah, no, I was going to surprise you with this hideous skull type demon face.
It's a zombie.
Yeah.
I didn't want to go
tiki. She went full zombie, like eat your brains out and you're gonna come back to life and devour your whole family type of.
Oh my gosh, it is so terrifying to look at, and I can't wait to just like prop it up in random spots all over the house to scare people, like when they open a cupboard and you're not expecting it.
No, if you have a person over, you're serving them a drink in that. It might be whole milk. They're getting whole milk.
Exactly.
I think it's fantastic.
I prefer your tiki glasses, but they only had like 4 packs of them, and I just wanted one glass. So.
Oh yeah, no, Amazon $40 for that 4-pack, 2-day delivery if you have Prime.
Yeah, exactly.
Throw it out there for anybody.
Yeah, I got a $12 single zombie head. This is actually a pencil holder too, by the way. It's not a cup, but it's gonna work.
I think it can hold more than pencils. You can probably put whatever you want in there.
It's very versatile. Disno Adventures, welcome in. Tina McNeil, welcome in. Before we get started, I do want to give a huge shout out to our friend that we all know in the community, Dawn Hitchhiking Bones, welcome in. And yeah, Dawn says, great ear hat. I actually have the same one I used to have on.
Oh, all right. Well, I love my tiki hat.
It's great. Britt Triple P, welcome in. So yeah, I just want to give a shout out to Pete McDevitt. If you don't know, he is a huge pillar in our community and is going through a lot right now medically. And yeah, hashtag Pete Strong. Welcome in, James Ryan. If you can or would like to give extra support other than just please, put him in your thoughts and prayers, send him love, just maybe send him a message on Instagram saying that you're thinking about him, you're praying for him and his family. He's going through a lot right now. I have the links to different things for him if you are looking to help out in the description of this video. And if you can, if you're in a position to, if not, that's okay too. Prayers, power and prayer, like we're all there for each other in the community, and it means a lot if you could help out our friend Pete. I absolutely love and adore him, and his family is great people. So that's I'm going to say it again multiple times throughout the stream. So if you guys can, I'd appreciate it if you would pray, love, anything that you can do to help the family during this very difficult time. So yeah, that's my little shameless plug there to help out our friend in need. And yeah, my mods, you can post all the links that you want throughout the stream over and over again. I appreciate it. Hey, Movie Media Nick, welcome in. Thanks for being here, Brittany Morgan. All right, so we're gonna do this thing. We got to make this zombie. Yes. Oh man. Kay Atwood, welcome in.
Advance.
Yeah.
I have no tact when it comes to making drinks.
All right, so you wanna start first? Or are we gonna do this at the same time? Are we gonna read off? Did you use the same recipe that I was using, right?
Yeah, it's the same recipe minus your pineapple juice. But the pineapple juice is a nice little cutter for everyone else out there.
Okay.
Let me grab the recipe right here.
That's what I'm doing right now too. All right, here. 1.5 ounces of Jamaican rum. All right, I gotta clear my area.
Yep.
We're doing it
Here
together.
we go. I got Myers dark Jamaican rum. That's what I'm going to go with. 1.5 ounces.
I got the off-brand Myers is Navy Bay.
When you're mixing, there is no such thing as off-brand. You can do whatever you want.
Let's just face it. There's 10 things in this. It's not going to even matter.
It's all gonna taste like rum, no matter if it's off-brand or not.
Yeah, we're doing 1.5 ounces of dark Jamaican rum. We'll just say that. We don't need to be a label dropper. Come on. It's not high school anymore.
Don't drop labels.
I'm a label dropper.
All right, next we have 1.5 ounces of Puerto Rican gold rum. I think nope, we did not get the same thing.
That went Bacardi.
No
I
labels.
went
Not name drop Bacardi.
No labels.
I went a Puerto Rican gold rum. I'm not gonna show the label. It's just a very distinct bottle.
Yeah.
Let's see here. All right.
Mm-hmm.
And then the 151. So do you have the legit 151?
Yeah, and I went with the legit, what the original cocktail by Don Beach was made by, the Demerara rum, 151. It's tough to get in the States now. You can't get Bacardi 151 anymore, which was what everybody bought.
Yeah, I couldn't find it.
Yeah, they don't make it and sell it in the States anymore. You got to go overseas to get that.
Really?
Yeah, too many houses burned down and like apartment complexes or something. I don't know what it was, but I'm making that up. But it does set on fire. Don't smoke a cigarette while drinking this.
Oh no, that's crazy. Samantha Lowe, welcome in. Stacy, my PIC is here. Lynn, why are you drinking Kelly's rum? I don't think he'll be happy. Wait, why is this Kelly's rum? Is that his brand, or he just likes rum because he's Captain Jack Sparrow? I'm not sure I follow. Is that what it is? Okay, so I had to get, this is called, I've never even seen this before, Hurricane Proof Rum by Cruzan. And it's a 137 proof.
Yeah, we looked at that. We almost bought that.
So that's the one I went with. And we're doing 1 ounce. Whew. Oh my goodness. You guys in chat must be getting the feel of why I added some pineapple juice to this. All right, next we're going 1/8 of a teaspoon of herbsain or Pernod, which they didn't, well, I wasn't going to fork out the money for.
You're not going to fork that out.
The fifth. And so you guys are using
extract of that. 1 drop. There we go.
Okay. I found it in like the absinthe area. So I got a little baby bottle. Let's not call it a baby bottle. That's inappropriate. A small bottle of absinthe. And I'm going to put 1/8 of a teaspoon.
Although if you have a child and they're teething and you put a nipple on that, when you get the absinthe in there, they'll probably be asleep in about 2 or 3 minutes.
Yeah, maybe like 60 seconds. It'd be a fast one. I took a little, like not even an 1/8 of a teaspoon just to try it and see what the flavor was. And my cheeks immediately got hot. I was like, oh my goodness.
Oh yeah, you might cut your ear off with that stuff.
It's crazy. Not for the faint of heart. Next, we have 3/4 ounce lime juice, freshly squeezed.
Oh, I got
which you have also legit.
Squoze it 2 hours ago.
Yeah, I squeezed mine earlier today.
Oh, good.
Looks good.
It's improvisation. I said that word weird. Lemon juice, and my juice is nice, so that makes it better. I don't know. All right, got our juice. What do we have next? 1/2 ounce of falernum. Now, another difference between mine and yours is that I have the velvet falernum liqueur.
Yeah, we couldn't find it in our part of the state. So I had to order from Amazon the falernum syrup. No liquor in this one. Just
Yeah.
syrup.
It's a product of Barbados, and this is
Thick. Look at that.
They look very different.
wow, yeah.
Mine
says-
is thick.
It's a liqueur developed in Barbados in the 18th century. It was first made by blending rum, sugar, lime juice, and certain spices on the sugar estate. When rum moved from being made in the sugar estate to being blended and bottled in Bridgetown, so did falernum. In 1890, I feel like I'm so old the way I'm reading this. Like I can't see it. It's dark
I've
in here, you
noticed
guys.
continually move the bottle
It's
away.
it's a
Like my
it's a
dad, who's 75,
rounded
does the
bottle.
same thing. He'll be
And
like,
it's
oh,
dark
by the
in
way, it's falernum, and then everything just. I guess it would be better this way. He'll be like, oh, faler.
In
No.
1890, famed rum blender John D. Taylor refined this recipe into an award-winning liqueur that became an essential ingredient in tropical cocktails, which is the reason that I actually was happy to invest in this and try other things.
No one's ever heard of it. Anybody who's had a tiki drink has had it. It is the #1 ingredient in a tiki drink. Almond and clove.
Yeah, it has a very
That's
very
what you're looking
distinct
for in that. But pretty much every tiki drink you will ever have is going to either have falernum syrup or velvet falernum that Lynn has, which is going to be about 11% alcohol in that.
Yeah.
Every
It's like
tiki drink will have that in it.
That's awesome. So I'm excited to try other things, making it with there. Let me say hi to some people in chat that came in. We have Captain Akron 27. Welcome in. Donna Jaworski, my angel. I don't know if you saw my Instagram post, but I got your magic mail today. I love it. You made me smile, and I got to smell donuts. It was awesome. Thank you so much. You're so sweet. Yeah, Lynn will be spinning again tonight for sure. Let's see.
Mr. Project, yes, there could be full hallucinations tonight. You just never know when we break out that wormwood-based alcohol. Who knows, right?
So, yeah, this is going to be interesting. Next we have our Don's mix, a half an ounce of Don's mix. So, do you want to tell them what Don's mix is? Wow, yours looks. What is that? You added other things to it.
Well, Don's mix, the original, is a cinnamon simple syrup. You're going to break some cinnamon sticks. You're going to go sugar and water. You're going to boil all that.
That's what this is.
The original Don's mix also throws in 2 cups of white grapefruit juice.
Oh, the grapefruit juice. I forgot about it.
That's where your color is a little different than
Yeah.
ours. So 3
Yeah.
cinnamon sticks, break them up with a hammer or a rolling pin, cup of sugar, cup of water, boil it, pull it off of there, let it steep for a little bit, then let it cool down, steeping for 15, cool it down for 10. Throw in 2 cups of grapefruit, and then you've got the original Don's mix.
Oh, you want to strain the cinnamon sticks out.
Yeah, you're going to
You
strain
don't want
Yeah.
in a wire strainer because you don't
No,
want those.
yeah, that's
But
way
Don
too much
Dietz is
fiber.
the guy who made the zombie. So
Yes.
Don's mix was the original mix for the zombie drink, which we chose tonight because Val loves the beach and I love horror movies. Val doesn't really drink this because she hates it, but I do.
I'm not a huge fan of grapefruit anyways, so I think it's better that I put my own spin on it and just did the cinnamon sugar water and then added a little pineapple.
Well, and I'm going to agree with you. When I made the Don's mix, before we put the grapefruit in, Val and I were doing spoonfuls of the cinnamon simple syrup. It's fantastic.
It's delicious.
Yeah, it's
Everybody
so
in
good.
chat, whether you drink or don't drink, go ahead and make Don mix minus the grapefruit or with the grapefruit. It's a fantastic drink. No alcohol in that, but it tastes great.
Cinnamon simple syrup is basically what it is. And
That's what it
in
is.
your coffee in the morning,
Oh, I want to
that
put
would
it in
be
hot cocoa.
so good. Yes, on everything.
I want to put a little behind my ear before I go out, and dance in the clubs. And just put a little bit right up in there and see what happens.
Who goes to the clubs? You don't go to the clubs.
I don't. You're right.
You don't.
Why?
I don't think the clubs exist right now. Martin Memphis, welcome in. Triple P, Josh, welcome in. We got the dynamic duo, Triple P, Josh, and Britt in chat. We are so lucky tonight. All right. Well, let's continue on. This list is so long. Okay, we have next up. What do we have next?
How much Don's juice am I putting in here?
Half ounce.
Half ounce.
See, so maybe that's a game changer because you have so much grapefruit in there. Mine's like pure cinnamon syrup.
Yeah, but you're putting pineapple in yours, so it
yeah.
Around.
I don't know.
And
all right.
I busted out a thing of pienapple juice. I'm not going to put it into my tiki cocktail, but everybody else can. And
are you going to put it in Val's?
There's nothing wrong with pineapple.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Okay. The other night, and it didn't make a difference.
Yeah,
so.
Val's face was this.
It was still the same face.
And I was like, oh my God, this is fantastic. She was not having it.
Not so much. All right, we have 2 ingredients left, guys. We're home stretch. 1 teaspoon of grenadine and 1 dash of Angostura bitters. So I went all out and I got some fancy grenadine because my grenadine that Roses, it was not cutting it. It was super duper gross. Or did it say teaspoon? I have to get my kitchen tools out for this. Get that off of there. All right. And you guys have some fancy grenadine too that's not like the normal,
Come on,
right?
We're fancy people.
It's fancy grenadine?
Yeah.
You can smell the difference though, because regular grenadine is just like Shirley Temples when you were a kid. That's all I can think of. In this, like you can smell like it smells like real cherries. It doesn't smell.
I think I smelled it the other day and it smelled really good.
It doesn't smell like the color red.
I make a lot of drinks with Robitussin or NyQuil for Val because it'll just knock her right out.
No.
I mean, it will knock me out, but he doesn't make those.
You just pour him into the plastic cup. No, I'm just kidding. All right. I added my ice. Do you shake yours? I shook mine.
I've blended a couple of them. I'm going to shake tonight.
All right, I'm going to shake it too.
There we go. Let me get my ice over here.
Oh, grapefruit. That's a good point, Mar. I just don't really prefer the grapefruit flavor. I think it's too bitter for me. Did you see it was Myers? Oh, like Myers in the Mouse. So it's Kelly's rum. Got it. Oh, I never even thought about that. And you remember he was Captain Jack Sparrow when we were both Captain Jack Sparrow. It was kind of a terrifying stream seeing both of us twinning as a pirate. All right, you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, we're going to shake.
Everybody ready for the shake?
Yeah, ready for the shake. It's going to be loud for a second. Plug your ears. Turn your volume down. 3, 2, 1. All right. You guys can't see it. Can you see it? Am I high enough?
I can do a 151 floater and light this tiki drink on fire.
No fire. I don't do fire. It's like a nighttime lullaby, peaceful waterfalls.
There we go. It's about as tiki as it gets right there.
Oh, man.
Show me that zombie. Oh, yeah.
So creepy.
Oh, yeah.
It's so creepy.
Should I give him a
got
kiss?
my tiki birds on right now. I'm ready to go.
Cheers.
Val won't drink it. Val's had 2 this week. I had to drink both of them for her.
Got it.
So,
ready? This is going to be the creepiest cheers ever.
Cheers with an empty glass.
There we go. Ready, set,
yep.
Cheers.
Cheers. Big glass.
Woo!
I mean, what are we talking about? That is delicious.
Oh, I forgot my pineapple juice. That's why.
Oh!
No, don't even put it in there.
Yeah.
What are you talking
I was
about?
like, oh man, that is.
This is as good as it
Ooh.
gets. This is full beach life right here.
It's
Don the
good.
Beachcomber, 1939 for this bad boy.
I want to know some stats on the well-being of the people that drink that at the beach, because between the heat and the sun and those, I feel like there's a lot of things.
I ask everyone, is there a better place to fall asleep than on the beach?
I think this might be the best one of the week.
Well, I perform well under pressure, by the way, and we're under pressure on the live stream. So obviously, I'm going to throw down the best version you've
Seriously, I think this might be the best one you've made.
Everybody noticed that.
I didn't
there
make
you
an
go.
ugly face. Not yet. We'll try another sip.
You never make an ugly face because you're gorgeous.
Oh, thanks.
I think it was a great suggestion because it like broadened my horizons on something I've never had before. I don't even know when I would have ever tried this drink, and trying something new, and it was fun. It was really cool to make. I joke about all the steps at home. I don't care, but it would just be like if you got a ticket that had like 10 of these on it, you would just probably want to walk out.
Yeah, no, you're full, like, curled up in the fetal position.
Bartender's nightmare.
But it can, if you're having a party and you're going to make a big punch, like a big rum punch type of thing, this is a great drink because you could just really buy 3 bottles of rum, dump them into a bowl, throw some lime juice and some grapefruit and some falernum and stuff in there, and
could be pretty straightforward. Put
a ladle in there and tell people to lock their keys in a box and find a place to sleep for the night because no one's driving home.
No. Hey, Dad Belts, welcome in. Downscale, thanks for being here. Yeah, I don't know. Did anybody make this tonight? Did you know the recipe? This knows adventures. Welcome in. What's that?
Oh, he's just saying that he made the drink, raising his hand, answering your question.
Yeah, dilly. Yeah, I don't know. I like it, but I think it's a sipper for sure. And I don't know. I'll make it again, but I would have just like one and move on to something else.
No, that makes me very happy because the first drink I suggested to you 2 months ago was a major bomb.
Not the one with the Campari.
Yeah, that didn't go over so well.
Yeah, but it was a learning experience, and I found out that I'm not a fan of Campari, so I know that now. But I mean, I could try to do other things with it.
Like pour it out?
No, I would never do that. Emily, LSU mom, welcome in. Britt is right. Remember the daiquiri all over the house, Lynn. Fire is off limits. I'm not allowed to do fire. I knew when I started bartending that I wasn't allowed to do any fire drinks at all. I just won't do it. Absolutely not. I'm way too clumsy, accident prone, all thumbs. I'm not doing it at all. But so let's see, everybody. Thank you for dropping those links, Tim. Appreciate it. You guys are awesome. I had some beer. Way too lazy to mix all this up tonight, says Noelle.
I got a beer right here on reserve, Noelle.
There you go. With his little jersey on.
Yeah, it's my little Tom Brady jersey. Go Bucks. Super Bowl win right there. I love it.
Big Tom Brady fan, right?
I have a Tom Brady tattoo. Think about how crazy that is on my heart. I have a heart. It's the heart, the traditional, like, a biker would get.
Sailor Jerry heart.
Like sailors and bikers, and it's the heart that says mom.
Uh-huh.
I have that on my chest, and it says TB12 for Tom Brady number 12. That's how insane I am.
That's a number one fan right there.
Oh my God, I'm dedicated to that guy.
You should deserve a signed jersey for sure.
Yeah, no, Val is number 2 in my life after Tom Brady.
But Tom Brady's already married, so you've got
It's
Val.
both really cool and also very depressing for me.
No, Val is great. You guys both have a lot of tattoos, right? You love
We do.
them.
Yeah.
How
We
many
do. I
tattoos
still
do you guys have?
remember, you know, not to tell us.
How many do we have?
You lose count and you start talking about body coverage.
Yeah, I don't know.
Right? I don't know. 100. I don't know. I've covered up this part of my body.
Right.
I still
Sleeves and
remember-
such.
Quick story. When I got interested in Val, I remember the first time I ever saw her, she walked through the doors of the cafeteria. We both worked at the same school, and I thought, that's the most beautiful woman in the world. And I wanted to find out more about her. So I talked to people in the front office of our school, and I had some tattoos at that point. And one of them, who was a friend with her, was like, Val's got a ton of tattoos. But for whatever reason, she always wore sweaters.
Uh-huh.
At that job, you had to cover them. So
We're
I
in-
always I was like the 25-year-old sweater.
Listen,
lady.
we're in
I wore
Southwest.
sweaters. No, 25
Yeah.
years old.
We're in Southwest Florida. It's
Is it a
90
cardigan
every
then
day.
at that point? Like, do you have to call it a cardigan?
Every single day, it's like 90 degrees down here. And I'm like, really? She's the girl who's really cold that has the amazing eyes and the great skin. And they're like, no, she's got a ton of tattoos. And I was like, I got a bunch of tattoos. And that was my in. And I was
That's
like,
so
hey,
funny.
I got a tattoo once. What are you doing tomorrow night? And then now, 9 years later, we're getting married. So there you
That's so great. I love it. Hey,
Yeah.
Karki Girl, welcome in. So you guys met at work.
go. We did.
That's awesome. And
met at
how
work.
long?
It took her 2 years to know I existed. That's not even a joke.
I mean, I knew I was there, but I didn't pay him much attention.
I would go into her office every day and try to talk to her. I'd be like, hey.
I talked
Hey,
to you. When
hey.
you would come talk to me, I would
No,
answer.
You would be like, hey, I'm typing on the computer.
She's
What
trying
can
to
I
tell
do?"
everybody she's not rude.
just
Like I
introvert.
She's
responded.
not rude, but she would like make up a fake email that she's typing instead of talking to me. And I'm like, geez, like, come on now. Give me
It
some.
was probably a real email. I don't even remember.
She
Who are
maybe
you
just
emailing?
didn't respond to
You
that
don't know
one.
the email. There was
People?
0 emails you needed to write.
I don't remember.
It was work. It was work.
It was.
Just stick with that.
Yeah, she's a great lady.
So you guys met how many years ago?
We're going on a little over 8 years.
Well,
Nice.
we started the same school at 2011. And we didn't really we saw each other in passing, but we didn't really start talking. He noticed me apparently, like right off the bat.
Apparently.
Oh,
But
she's the most beautiful woman.
I-
I've never seen a more beautiful woman than her.
I stuck to myself.
Oh, that's
She's
okay
she
too,
still
though.
sticks to herself. It's not just that she
Yeah.
stuck to herself that year. She still does that.
That's okay. There's different personalities. Not everybody is like
I
outgoing
love
and
it because if I
extroverted.
want to do
because
anything, I can go do whatever I want.
Yeah.
But she's the
a little
she's
yin
great.
yang, right?
Yeah, no, she's crazy great.
Thanks, babes.
You guys
And
are both great.
I pursued her, and then she made me pay for the first 7 years of the relationship.
No,
We're
just
in
a
year
few
8.
months. A few months.
So, a question about Disney. Did you guys both always love Disney, or where did that come from?
No,
No,
Val hated
I
Disney.
did.
And when I say she hated Disney, I mean.
Now I'm gonna
Loathe.
be banished from the community forever. They know
And-
the secret.
And let me tell you something. If the community wants to ban her, I'll go Passholder solo instead of Passholder Pair. I'm from Boston, and I went to college in University of Central Florida in Orlando, and I worked at Disney for many years, and I had always loved everything about Disney. I have pictures when I was 4 years old with Captain Hook, and it's just always been my thing. And when I met Val and started talking to her, I told her about how I was a pass holder and I wanted her to go up and we were going to do a vacation with my parents, and she wanted nothing to do with it. Because
Really?
she had
I have-
hives
no,
or
I
something.
have
I
a-
don't know what it was.
She
There's
had
a
a stomach
story.
ache.
There's a story. So I grew up in Illinois,
Drinking zombies, Bill.
and if you grow up in Illinois, you come to Disney like once in your life, and you
Right.
have like a big family
Yeah.
trip.
Okay.
And so I must have been, I don't know, maybe like 10 at the time, not even, probably a little younger. So my parents planned this 5-day long, you do everything possible.
Right. Same. I'm from Michigan. It was the same way for us, like
it
twice
was,
my whole life.
Yeah, like it was not a relaxing trip as a 10-year-old. But
Right.
we stayed at
It's
the
go, go, go. You're going to have the best time ever, or so help me God.
Yeah, like, we're going to do this. And my mom was very dead set on we're hitting all of these things each day and no one's stopping us. We're going. There's no ifs, ands, or buts, which I understand. If you're paying that much money, you get one time to go.
Right.
But we stayed at the Polynesian, and my sister and I went swimming like right after dinner.
Okay.
Or right before bed. And I woke up the next morning with hives all over my entire body. And I had some sort of major allergic reaction to the chlorine in the pool.
No way.
This was probably the second day of the trip. And so the whole rest of the trip, I was doped up on Benadryl. I had pink calamine lotion all over my entire body. It was January, so it was still hot for coming from Illinois. And the whole trip, I was just miserable. I don't remember anything after that.
How old were you?
Is arguing with my mom that I was so tired and I wanted a wheelchair and I just wanted to take a nap. And my mom said, no, we're going to this ride. We're going to this show. And my whole memories are of just being completely miserable. So after that, I never wanted to go
terrible.
back. I'm never, ever going back to Disney.
Anyway, story time for Val.
Kind of the short version.
And it was.
I could have gone more. Do you want me to go more?
No.
Okay.
No one in chat does.
It
was
the zombie, and they have the Trader Sam's ones, Josh.
So I forced her up there, and now that was 2013. So we're 8 years in. She fell in love with it. It's all about who you go with or the experience you have. Everybody out there and everybody in chat could make Disney the most miserable place you've ever been. You really could. Go there and spend a weekend and think negatively. It could be the worst place you've ever been to, right?
Or be on a bunch of Benadryl and calamine lotion.
Whatever Val says. Crying kids, long lines. If you go to the wrong restaurants, you get crappy food. And if you're an alcohol drinker and you need a drink, if you're at Magic Kingdom, you don't get one.
Yeah, I know.
There's so many ways to make it horrible. But if you really care, and it's really your place, you could take the most miserable person in the world and show them the greatest time.
Absolutely.
That they would never know about. Whether it doesn't matter what park it is, or whether you're at a water park or you're at Disney Springs, you could turn it into the greatest place on earth. It really is. And she's the perfect example. I took her up there to meet my parents.
I love that.
And then we did a night at Disney Springs, which was downtown Disney at the time. And when we got back from that first trip, which was 8 years ago, she looked at me and she was like, no, I'm all in. Like, that's the most amazing place in the world. And it really is, because you can do anything you want to do there. And it's a great moment for me because I took somebody who was so negative about what that place was. And I was like, no, it is my place. Like, I love that place. I worked there through college and everything about it was so important to me. And she was so negative. And now Val's more in than I am. Like, she loves Disney more than I do. 8 years ago, she was like, no, I hate it. And I was like, no, you don't. You haven't been there with the right person yet.
Yeah.
Well, the experience, the ability to go back whenever and not have to cram everything in
makes a lot.
It was night and day difference. The fact that we didn't have to rush, and if we
you just do whatever you want to do.
We could do it the next time, and we could just stroll and walk around.
Exactly.
Or it wasn't always a run to get to the next destination, and that's what really changed my mindset too. Is that like now that we live here, we can take the whole year to do one park if we want.
Right.
Hey, let me tell you something, Dean, because we love Dean, the turkey legster. I don't know if Val's ever had a turkey leg because she was a vegetarian for so long. Now she eats fish and things with wings. You'd eat a turkey leg though? That's a big step. Take it clean. I love a good turkey
Only
leg.
if he cleaned it off the bone. I won't eat it off the bone.
I love a good turkey
It's not the bone, it's the tendons, because the turkey leg is so big that is so
Lynn,
gross for
He's
me.
Come on
giving me
now.
the chills just thinking about it.
Why are
Ugh.
you bringing up tendons and ligaments?
Because that's my vegetarian, pescatarian fellow people out there. I know we got Mar, we got Val, and I'm like,
There's
I
yeah.
rewatched the video. So I recently we're coming up on my two-year anniversary of being on YouTube, the end of March. And the kids haven't been in quite a while. So I went back and I watched some of my older videos, like my first ones. And one of them, I just like videotaped Christian eating a turkey leg. It was so rude, but it was really funny. And he's just, you can see him like pulling the tendon through his mouth. And I'm like, oh, no.
Oh, no.
That is so gross.
What?
But to each their own. Dean, you have more turkey legs in your future because I'm not eating them. And I'm just thinking about you, buddy.
Well, and Dean is absolutely hilarious, by the way.
I love Dean.
Mhm.
He's throwing up every day. He's putting up just great comedy material.
He's so funny.
And Dean's a great guy. I got my buddy Jared out there in the chat, Jared Flint. He's going Saturday, his first trip to Hollywood Studios. Yeah.
First trip ever to Hollywood Studios?
Ever, yeah. He's going Saturday, his first trip to Hollywood. He's bringing his girl up there. I hope they have a great time. Hopefully, I think he's going to be a lifer after this trip, by the way. I set him up with that. I gave him like a good 1 hour talking to is what I call it. We got to have a talking to before you go there. And I think he'll be a lifer once that trip is done.
Yeah, I mean, if you, like you guys were saying, I feel like with our first trip as a family, I had everything scheduled out, but I wasn't too push. I mean, I did a little bit because that's just my nature, because I didn't want to miss fast passes. And I wanted everybody to have a great time. And I wanted to make our dinner reservations, but we had fun with it. It wasn't force you to do this or we're going to do that. We did our research ahead of time. We knew what would be good for us and what we like to do. And the kids being a little bit older, I think that we planned it out pretty good where everybody liked it. I mean, not as much as I do, for sure. But I mean, I don't know. It does make a big difference being, I sent that one to Doe Whip, Dad. Do you guys go to the Character Warehouse?
No, not yet.
Well, we tried to in Orlando and they didn't let us in, but our big trip is going to be over and we would talk with you beforehand to try to get you over there. Because Sawgrass is really only an hour and a half from us.
Okay, that's not bad.
For people who don't know, we're in the Fort Myers area, which is Southwest Florida. And Lynn's only like an hour and a half away from us. We're about 2.5 hours from Orlando, 2.5 hours from Disney.
We're basically exactly at the same point in Florida, but on opposite coasts.
Just opposite coasts.
Yeah.
So we would love to get over there. I bought this one a year ago, obviously pre-COVID, at Mickey and Minnie's Not So Scary, and we got this. So
very nice.
Our hat collection is extensive. Val's got tons of the headbands. We have a whole collection of hats behind us over here, and then Disney stuff all over the house. It's just,
that's great.
Florida, you get smaller houses. We have more land spent on our pool and our lanai and our fire pit area that we hang out in than the actual house.
Those are all very important things.
They're great because it's when it's 1,000 degrees out every night. You want to dive into the pool, but then it gets cold at 9 o'clock and you want to throw a fire on the fire pit. And it's crazy temperatures,
It's so crazy temperatures.
Yeah, Val's from Chicago, I'm from Boston, and it's like everything is like, oh, it's going to be 20 today all the way through the whole day. And here it's like it's going to be 40. Oh, but then it's going to be 70, and then it's 90, and then it's 98. Oh, but then it's 65.
Right.
And you're like, what happened?
Yeah.
So you're diving into the pool at 1 minute, and then you're cold, and I'm building a fire, and we have all that stuff, but it's all outside stuff. There's no basements. There's no attics.
No. Hey,
and things
Feely
like
crew,
that.
welcome
So,
in. Yeah, it's definitely a different being in South Florida compared to Orlando, where Disney is. It's
correct.
South Florida is a whole different animal than Orlando, where Orlando will get really cold. Like, I mean, South Florida will too, but not, they could be getting 30-degree weather, and while here in South Florida, we'll still be at like 50 or 55. And that's a big difference. So it's just weird.
It's huge. I had a night at Disney to where it was the most pain I've ever felt. We walked out of Carousel of Progress and we were heading towards the gift shop on Main Street. And it got so cold in that 20 minutes that I was literally like, my bones were aching and I didn't know what to do. And I remember looking at Val and I was like, I'm going to die right now. And we're in Orlando, Florida. Like, there's people in Michigan, you Michiganders,
Yeah.
you New Englanders where I'm from, or
Yeah.
Chicagoans, or the Pacific Northwest, and you're like, what are you talking about? It's like 42 degrees. I'm telling you something. I was going to die that night.
That's so dramatic.
No, I was close. I was this close to death from frigidity.
You know what you needed? A zombie. Warm you up.
Hello, there it is. If I had had a couple of these in me, I would have been like, why are we not wearing shorts?
Mar, I hate it when I get the wine chills. It's the worst. No, I'm just kidding. I know you mean wind chill.
What's a
Just
wine
kidding.
chill? I've never gotten that.
Hold on. I
It's
can
that
tell you
first
right now,
sip you
Val
take.
and I-
You're still crooked.
Val and I love Mar. Mar might be the greatest person we've ever talked to, which is in a private chat through Lynn. But
Mar?
yeah, no, we will go
Mar's
full
awesome.
wine chill with Mar whenever she wants. I will bust out bottles of wine all night to go wine chill with Mar because she's
Mar
an
will
amazing
be
person.
the DD. She's not drinking, but
Right, but through the chats we can
Oh,
go
yeah.
full wine chill, right?
yeah.
Yeah, we're all at home.
Oh my goodness. So, we talked about where your love of Disney came from, and how long have you guys lived in Florida? How long have you been Floridians?
I moved down in 2011.
Okay, so when you started your job where you met
Mhm.
Mike, that was your introduction to Florida.
That was my first job at Florida. Yep.
I came,
First everything.
yeah, I came down in 2008. My parents retired here in 2001. My brother had been here since the 90s. He's a golf pro, and he's done a lot
Okay.
on golf tours and things like that. And now he's a club professional down in Naples, and he's been here since the 90s. And it got to the point to where I was like, you know what? No offense to everyone, but I was a huge oops. I mean, mega oops. Like, I'm 10 years younger than my siblings. So my parents had 3 kids. And then one day my mom walked out and was like, oh, hey, I'm late. And my dad was like, for what? And she was like, you know. So I'm 10 years younger than everybody. And it's been a blessing. My siblings are great, but I'm so much younger. So my parents retired when I was pretty young. And then they were like, we want to go down and be with like your brother and stuff in Naples. And that's where they live in pretty much extreme Southwest Florida, Naples. And when I got the feeling of I had a moment of clarity at one point to where I was supposed to work with underprivileged kids. And I started as a paraprofessional, and I just said, this is kind of like my calling. And whatever shone down upon me said, this is where you're supposed to be, working with underprivileged kids.
Yeah.
I went, well, my parents live in Florida, and I had a job opportunity down in Southwest Florida to come down here. And
That's
and be a
awesome.
teacher for those guys. And that's where I am. And now I'm an assistant principal. And Jared Flynn, who's in the chat, is a behavior specialist. He's my right-hand man at school. And
That's
he's a great guy. And
awesome. Thanks for being here, Jared. I
yeah,
appreciate your
I love the
support.
guy. He's my best friend, and he's in chat. And
Yay!
he and I
That's great.
we work with some really rough kids, but we love it. And
Yeah.
here we are. That's what got us down to Florida, and it's amazing because Val's my soulmate, and that's what got us together.
Siva Co, right? Rise to the challenge.
Siva Co, that's right.
I love it. That's great. I don't know. Is there anything that you guys want to tell us about you that you want the whole world to know forever and ever and beyond?
That's a lot of pressure.
Yeah, no.
I don't feel the pressure every single week. I spin in a chair and drop crap on the floor and make a fool of myself. So don't even worry about it.
I don't. More than anything, Thursday nights are kind of like
new date nights.
Yeah, without being weird. No, but it's true. It's our date night. Without being weird, it gets me off. I'm not trying to be weird about that, but like, I look forward to Thursday night with our group of people that are on the chats.
It's a great family.
It's amazing. And, we're connected through multiple people on YouTube, and it's pretty awesome. Val will sleep in later than me on the weekends, and I'll get up and start joining some chats on some things on YouTube, and she'll come out and she'll be like, oh, I know that name of that person or that person in chat. And I'm like, well, of course you do, because we've chatted with them for a while.
Yeah.
So we just absolutely love this community so much.
It's
I'm
amazing.
not a TV watcher. I'm more of a reader than a TV watcher. And Val and I have really connected over the last 2 years on how important our community that we have here on all of these shows are. And it's just such an amazing thing to wake up on a Saturday or a Tuesday night or a Friday morning. It doesn't matter when it is.
Yeah.
You find the same people joining in on what we all love. And it's just such a great thing.
It really is. It's that's one of the things I talk about most, is that it was so unexpected when I began this journey almost 2 years ago, that the community part would come along with it, and that it was a bonus that was totally unexpected. And I'm so grateful for it now, because some of my best friends that I talk to every single day are all of you. Like, that's amazing. And it's something that I never in a million years thought that, like, I can't imagine having a conversation with my family saying, yeah, my YouTube friends, my best friends, like, we're going to go do this, or we're going to do that. We're going to have a live stream, and we're hanging out, and I'm chatting, and whatever it is. I never, ever, ever thought. It's like household names.
Yeah.
Sean knows who I'm talking about, and they're all YouTube handles. I'm like, I'm having Passholder Pair on, and they're finally coming on. We're making drinks live together, and he knows who you are. It's just funny that this amazing thing, the internet, it's like the world at our fingertips, and you can find your people and have that little community and just have a good time with it. And it's amazing. I don't know. I'm very, very, very grateful for it. Grateful for you guys. Grateful for all of you in chat, my shining stars, my friends. I don't know. It's incredible. Unexpected. You said that you guys kind of really dove into it when was it?
Probably when COVID hit, right?
COVID hit, right?
I mean, it really, when COVID hit, I mean, I don't know. Val, not throwing her under the bus, because she always talks about this.
No throwing Val under the bus, not allowed.
To either pick you up or run you over. It's one of the two. Like, what are you? You're either going to the mall or you're getting squashed. I don't know.
No.
Anyway.
But I'm like, all right. So we got into this. Val's made some real true friends, and they're in this chat, by the way, because Lynn's the one. Lynn is the one
I don't know about that.
Really, like, we have fallen in love with.
Oh, I love you guys.
It's Val doesn't make great friends because she does whatever she's doing
I'm an introvert
in her own world, and I'll go make friends with whoever's walking down the street right now. I'll be like, hey, what's going on? Come on up. Let's have some drinks and sit by the fire. And Val's like, oh my God, I don't know if I'm friends with you yet, Mike.
I'm still figuring that
Yeah,
out.
we're getting married in 10 months. I don't know if we're friends, though. And I'm like,
We'll find out when we get to the altar. It's a toss-up.
Find out if I say yes or I do.
yeah. And it's like, what?
Oh, man.
We found our way to this chat. We went Resort TV 1, and they told us one night to go to Dole Whip Dad, and we went on the Dole Whip Dad, and Lynn was on there, and we were like, we're sold.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
I love it.
This is the night. Thursday nights is the night for us.
Oh, you guys are awesome. I love Thursday nights just as much as you, if not more. It's really amazing. And I love that you guys are my first guest in the series of switching it up and getting to know some people in the community that don't get on screen as much as other people. They're not content creators yet, or don't want to be, or whatever it is, but they're consumers or just like to be in and out whenever, it suits them, or it's comfortable, or whatever it is. But there are a lot of people in this community that I love. You guys don't need to do that at all. Please. Thank you so much. That just paid for some of that.
One of the bottles.
My liquor cabinet.
I might owe you for a little bit of that.
No, you don't. It was literally my honor. I was so happy that when I asked you guys to be guests on here, that you agreed. I know that you're not, creating any content or live streams, or this isn't something that you guys would normally do. So I didn't know if it would be out of your comfort zone, or you'd be comfortable trying it out and doing it with me. And I'm really happy that you guys said yes. I'm really happy that you're here and got to spend this hour with me. We got to actually cheers live together, and it was awesome. So thank you guys so much.
We love it. We love it. We love the chat. The people in the chat, and they're pretty much all regulars. It's just so great. Like, we really look forward to chatting with all of them. It's just such a great night for us.
I love it. You guys are amazing. All right, I gotta figure out how to do a chair spin again with this dress on. Give me a second. All right, ready? We gotta do a chair spin. Chair spin for Passholder Pair. Everyone in chat, you guys are amazing. I think they're stationary chairs, so I'm gonna spin for them too.
Yeah, I mean, I can do like
ready. Set.
I could maybe go a little bit of that.
Go. Whee! Kind of spun along. It was amazing. Thank you guys so much. Do you guys in chat have any questions for Mike and Val that you want to know about them, or we're wondering, get to know them better before we wrap this up? They're here. They're going to answer pretty much anything you want. And this is your opportunity to get to know the Passholder pair that you see, know, and love in chat all the time. Mike and Val, yes. So mostly, who does the chatting? Who does the Instagram? Or is it?
Okay,
do you guys have designated roles in this? I'm curious.
We kind of fell into our own self-designated roles.
If anything is ever posted on Instagram, ever, that's Val.
I kind of figured that.
If you are ever in any chat and someone is chatting,
that's you. And Val is
usually next to him,
censoring.
Yeah. And that's why,
shaking my head.
As the night goes on, you'll notice Val might get thrown under that bus a little bit. That's because I get a little, that's just what I do. I am always, whether we're on Lynn's chat or Dole Whips or, anybody.
Yeah.
Any of the chats, whether you're in, Mouse Talk, Magic of the Mouse, any of those people, if it's chatting, that's going to be me.
It comes more naturally for him.
If you are chatting with us on Instagram, it's probably me.
Could be both.
If it gets really specific,
Both you guys read them though.
it's Val. We will both read them.
Right.
If it seems really weird or out there, you're talking to me.
I was gonna say, if it seems normal, you're talking to him. If it seems not normal,
if you get caught up in any type of crazy conversation and you're like, man, this is weird, you're talking to me. Val is going to be like completely,
2 words and done.
Yeah, normal, regular talk is going to be Val. But
I think it's just a toss up. You never know. You're like a box of chocolates. We're just gonna have to wait and see, and then you just say, "Who am I talking to?"
You can always ask.
Yeah,
We'll answer.
if it's a YouTube chat though, it's me. Yeah, Val is doing 100 other things, and I will be sitting there watching the stream and chatting, and some really weird stuff might come out, but that's 100% on me.
One day I'll teach him how to do a story post on Instagram.
I don't know how to do
no
it.
idea.
I don't know how to post.
Oh, really?
No idea.
Yeah, I will
Oh
never,
man, you've got
ever-
homework, Mike.
I don't even need the homework. She'll do it. I will never post
No.
on Facebook or Instagram or
Stories
we
are
have
important.
a Snapchat. I don't know, all this stuff. I will never ever post to that.
I'm most active on my stories,
I have an issue.
which
if I
is
get onto Instagram, just so you know, here's my issue. If I get onto Instagram and there's like a circle with a 1, it cannot be there. I can't do.
He doesn't like notifications.
Yeah, anything. Whether
I'm
emails,
like, what's the
if
circle with
there's
a
someone
1?
that
Like,
has
I
said
want to be number
something-
1. What is?
Yeah, no, I have to respond to them. I cannot allow the person to not be responded to.
The messages.
So I'll
Okay.
respond to messages. So a lot of times message responses are me. Now, if they're funny, I guarantee you they're me. Because Val,
I think Val is funny.
no sense of humor over here.
No, she
I
does.
have every now and then a few little dad jokes.
Yeah, like if you get a response, it's like, hello, thank you. Yeah, that's Val.
No.
If you get a response and you've got like a belly laugh, come on. That's this guy right here.
It's true.
Aw,
I can't lie. It's true.
I don't know. She's great.
she is great. You guys are
Not a
both
joke.
great.
She's pretty awesome.
We got a couple questions coming in. We have,
sweet.
let's see, Magic of the Mouse TV Bill says, what golf course in Naples is his brother the pro? I played it at all other
Okay, that's a
golf
great question.
courses in Naples.
So my brother is the pro at Pelican Sound, which is right at the end of Corkscrew Boulevard. I'll do this because of the Corkscrew. It's right by Coruscant State Park. It's 3 9-hole golf courses. So if you go there, you never know what mix-up you're going to get. So they have 27 holes. Every now and then I beat my brother. Every now and then. I'm not a bad golfer. Every now and then I'll beat that guy. But most times he beats me. But yeah, at Pelican Sound is where my brother Tim Harris is the golf pro. And he's a fantastic guy. He's a great guy. He's my oldest brother. I was talking about how I am an oops.
Right.
So my oldest brother, Tim, is 13 years older than me. I have a brother, Jeff, who's 12 years older. And then my sister is 10 years older. And then my mom woke up one day and went, hey, I'm late. And it was like, what? And I showed up 10 years later.
There you have it.
Pelican Sound, amazing place.
Bill says he's played it. And then Tina wants to know, what's your favorite restaurant?
Well, you know, it's funny. I was driving home today, and Val gets mad at me because I'm a drinker, and I love cigars. So I was smoking a cigar on the way home from work today. It was a little bit of a busy day. My favorite restaurant of all time in the world is the Boathouse at Disney Springs.
Love
I
the
don't
Boathouse.
think I've ever been to a better restaurant. I
Really?
love it so much. Val loves it, and Val doesn't even like to eat.
What are you talking about?
I don't know. Val
I
loves
don't
to
know
eat.
either.
But we will belly up to the bar at Boathouse, and I will chit chat my way into free oysters from almost any bartender. But I love the Boathouse. Val, what's your favorite?
Any restaurant ever.
Any restaurant ever. Val loves McDonald's. Or Burger King. Any restaurant ever?
No,
What?
No. Oh, I'm thinking of like Disney or normal, like
No, it doesn't matter. Tomorrow night, I'm taking you to one place. Where are you going?
If it's non-Disney, I say Olive Garden.
Olive Garden.
I love Olive Garden.
I like their cheese grater. It's endless cheese
They
graters.
could stand there for an hour and I'd be just
grab another block. You're gonna be here a while.
I asked them just to leave it at the table, but they never say yes.
Disney restaurant, where are you going?
Favorite Disney restaurant.
Isn't the McDonald's?
No,
Stop saying McDonald's. Don't
I don't even. There's nothing I can eat at McDonald's besides the breakfast.
You can have a fillet of fish.
No.
Ew.
Yeah, that's not.
You eat chicken. You can have a McChicken.
Nah, it's not good. I don't know. I like Tusker House.
Oh.
Like Wine Bar George.
Let me tell you something. Tusker House. If you haven't been there yet at Animal
Yes,
Kingdom,
I love it.
It's
one of my favorites.
Well, it's not open necessarily right now, but
it's not right now.
COVID is over. I can't think of a better place.
You got to go there.
We've done
10:30 reservation.
Oh my God!
Breakfast and
lunch. Great buffet.
Mm-hmm.
We went there one time. We met Mickey and Donald. Everybody, and it was so many times that we were like, okay, we're almost burnt out in the amount of times. But the food was amazing. Tusker House is a must-do for any Disney fan who has never been there.
Yeah.
Once we're all inoculated and ready to go. That's the Tusker House. Also, Boathouse. It's the if I could go to anywhere for any meal ever, it's the Boathouse in Disney Springs. I love it.
The Boathouse. I love it. The Boathouse is really good. I love that place. Sean wants to know, outside of Disney and zombies, what do you guys do for fun?
That's a great question.
There's a big list.
You know, one thing that we have, it's underrated in Southwest Florida, and I'm sure they have it in a lot of other places. I have an app on my phone. No matter where you go, you can click a button. It'll show you every brewery in the area. So in Southwest Florida, we have maybe, it's probably 15 to 20 breweries. Right? So we have every year for $15, you can buy a passport for every brewery. And when you go there, they stamp your passport. And then once you've gone to every place, the next time you go, you get buy one, get one beer. And then they stamp it again, and you earn a glass. So then you get a take-home glass.
So you need a trophy cabinet.
You get a take-home growler that you can fill up, and it's kind of like just a fun thing we can do. Val has a favorite brewery in our area, Southern Fresh Farms, and their brewery is called Crazy Dingo, and it's a full working farm. I love beer, so I'll go there and drink beer the whole time. And what you can do is you can buy tomatoes and carrots for $1, and then you go out and you feed their goats and their cows. And that they have
awesome.
Like animals will come up to you, and you can pet them and you can feed them, and I'll be over drinking beer and she'll be feeding animals, and it's an amazing experience. But it's
a lot of fun. Anything with animals.
Yeah. You know, we'll do day trips and weekend trips to Sarasota, which is about 45 minutes north of us, and you can hand feed flamingos and
that's so cool. What do you feed flamingos? Don't they just eat shrimp?
There's it's like a pellet mix.
Yeah, it looks like cat food.
Yeah.
But they give it to you, and we'll go anywhere.
It's dry. It's not.
Oh, okay.
We'll do just about anything we can to feed animals. You know, we're getting married in December, and in lieu of gifts, we have multiple animal rescues that Val, more so than I do, works closely with, and we're looking for people to not buy us pots and pans and ice cream makers and crap that we'll never use again. We want them to donate
a quesadilla maker.
Yeah, guess what? I can make a quesadilla in a pan. I don't need a quesadilla.
Right.
So we're going to ask that people donate to those animal rescues, because that's what we really are into, and especially Val, more so than me.
That's awesome.
You know, I work a full day and I come home and then I yell at her a little bit and I'll drink a bourbon, and she's all about rescuing those animals.
Tough guy.
I love that so much.
I'm a tough guy.
He's not a tough guy. He tries to be, but
it's really difficult to think that you're a tough guy with that hat on right now, Mike. I'm just saying. I'm not buying it. Not at
If
all.
we were to do anything the rest of our lives, if I won the lottery tomorrow, I think that Val and I would open up animal rescues, and
I
that
love
would
that.
be what we do.
I'd have
And
some goats and some
she'd
cows.
have goats and
Goats are
cows
so
and pigs and
cute.
dogs and cats, and that's what we're
Maybe
really
not
into.
cats.
And everybody's got an ASPCA or a Humane Society in their town, and we really wish they would donate to them. I'll be honest with you, I donate a lot of money to St. Jude's.
Yes.
If you have money that you can send to kids with cancer, I want you to do it. Send money to your animal rescues. I think it's the most amazing things you can do.
Yeah.
And that's we're pretty blessed people. You know, we make a good living, and we try to put our money towards things like
That's
that.
awesome.
We hope that other people do too.
I love that so much.
It's just really important to us.
Yeah, for sure. I think that's great.
Yeah, long story short,
anything with animals.
Animals and you know, and anything to support kids, because Val and I, you know, if you don't know our backgrounds with our story, and I'll be really quick because I know we're wrapping up, but we both have worked with youth in need, whether it's due to poverty or mental illness or just trauma that they've gone through. That's what we've dedicated our lives to. And if you can give money to that, or you can give money to animals in need,
Time.
it's just time.
Yeah.
Time is so important. That's what we've given our time.
I agree.
You know, Val and I have both dedicated our lives to at-risk youth.
Yeah.
And we've done a whole lot, more so her than I, with rescue animals. To me, it's just like that's the nuts of everything in life to me. Like, you know, that is so important to me to help animals and to help kids. It's just.
You guys have a dog, right? A German
We have
Shepherd?
2 dogs. Yeah, we have a German Shepherd that's a rescue that was tied to a tree and left to bear. And we have a puppy mill rescue, and we love them so much. And they're both insane, and they're both so hard to deal with because of their problems. But whatever.
But you love them anyways. You make it work.
Guess what I'm doing on a Monday night? Watching a movie and drinking bourbon. So it's like I may as well dedicate myself to something else. But
yeah.
We love people. We love animals.
They're just fur babies.
Yeah, we got to
take care of them.
Everybody out there realizes how blessed they are and can help others.
That's awesome. I love that. That's a great message to send to, whether it's helping with animal rescue or animal shelter, or dedicating your time or money, or helping with St. Jude, or helping our other friends in the community like Pete. I just want to say again, one more time, to my friends that are here, my mods, amazing. Thank you guys so much. You've been posting different links. Please click on them if you're interested at all in helping out our friend Pete McDevitt, who's going through some very difficult times right now and health issues, struggling again. He went through a very difficult time about 1.5 years ago, and now has faced another huge hump in the road, and we just want to be there to support him, give him all our love and support and prayers. And if you can help out in any extra way, then it is much appreciated for him and his family. And yeah, there is links in the description in my profile, and not my profile, in the description. Okay, why are you just taking it? Well, you can try it, but bring it back. You have your drink.
You haven't drank any of it.
I have drank some of it.
Hey, can we get Sean set up with a zombie, please? Can that happen?
They want to see you hold the zombie and try it. They want a Mr. Project cameo. Give it to the people. There we go. You're holding its eyeball. He wants a cheers, I think.
Heck yeah. Come on now.
Cheers. It's not bad.
You're holding the eyeball. You
Well,
gotta.
how do you hold
You
it?
have to be delicate.
Number one, by the way, this is a vampire, not
That-
even a zombie.
It is. It's a zombie. It said zombie on the description.
Wow.
Oh, it's a vampire zombie. That's what it is. So I'm not wrong. It's just a vampire zombie. You didn't know.
The hybrid version.
Yeah, exactly. All right. Dean, I should have given you my blonde moment for today. I haven't had any. I didn't use a one. Really proud of myself. But you guys, this was so much fun. I had a blast. I love hanging out with you guys. Every time we've hung out on our Zoom calls, I have so much fun. And we got to do that again soon. Very soon. Very soon. Updates in my life, things that are happening from today. Oh my gosh, the rum is talking. From day to day. If you want to follow me on Instagram, I post up to date things on there when things are changing. You'll know more about all that on my stories. I don't post as many posts, but stories. I stay in touch with you guys. We talk, we all chat. Our Shining Star group is amazing. My members, I appreciate you guys so much. You're all amazing. Mike and Val, thank you guys so much for all your support all the time. I appreciate it. And all of my stars and chat, you guys are awesome. I love the dynamic that we have, the family, the community, the support, and Dean's refaces are just incredible. He just adds a little extra to our lives, and I love it. You guys are amazing. I should have left Kelly's rum alone. You can tell him I said that. I'm sorry. I'm not going to cross my heart that I won't touch it again, because I definitely will. But wait, our chair spin. I will do one more for the closing out, but I want to ask you guys if there's anything else that you want to share with the group. This is our family. We have a few new people rotating in and out. We have a few Ninja watchers. We have a few re-watchers. But this is our family, and we're here. We show up. We hang out. We have a great time every Thursday. Coming up, I'm not sure if it's going to be next week, because I might have something going on, but I want to dedicate 1000% full on attention to my next guest that is going to appear, which is Noelle Bobo. Noelle Bobo is going to be our next surprise guest that we get to know a little bit better in the community. And she's a really good friend of ours, and she's just a really awesome person and a lot of fun. And I can't wait to share her with you guys and get to know her a little bit better on another level than just a couple sentences in chat every week or in different chats. I think this was awesome. I really appreciate you guys taking your time to hang out on a Thursday night live with me and share yourselves and your lives with me and all of us. So
it's so important.
Thank you so much.
Like, this is it's such a cool thing for us. I literally, Val and I look forward to 10 o'clock on Thursday nights more than anything else in the week. So to be asked to be on with you is just such a cool thing.
You guys are making me blush.
It's like, it's an honor is almost like what everybody says, but for us, it's like, we both talk about it, like, what's going on. We will make our plans on a Thursday night around 10 o'clock so we can get on with you. So to be asked to be on with you is really just such an important thing to us. And it's just, we love the chat that you have set up, Lynn. We just love everything about 10 o'clock on Thursday nights.
And I think it's great too, because we don't post content, so people don't get to know us. They don't get to have a conversation with us other than chat. So this is a great way for us to just talk,
just a little background story, just a little bit more about you guys.
Yeah, because we can't put all that in the chat.
Yeah,
no,
this is our thing. Thursday nights at 10 o'clock, more than any other live stream, and we watch a bunch of them. This is our one. We won't miss this. Like, we do not miss Thursday at 10.
I appreciate you guys. Are so awesome.
We don't. It's such a good thing.
You guys are so sweet. And I don't know, it's so funny because I thank you guys. Like, I am so thankful for you two and all of you in chat and all of you watching the replay. Like, I just feel so thankful, and I feel honored that you guys would come on and chat with me. So it's just awesome to have this friendship, that, this community that we can all just get to know each other better and love each other more and spread positivity and happiness and have a good time and drink out of a zombie vampire head and a cool tiki mug on that side, whatever that thing that nightmares are made of. But I appreciate it so much. I know we went a lot over the time today, but I'm sorry, not sorry. I'm happy that you guys were here, and I got to do one more cheers to Doofy Thank you so much. You're so sweet. I was happy. I feel blessed that they came on to share themselves with us tonight.
Yeah, we
get to
love
them. Val's humor's better than everyone else.
What?
Sean said. Oh. All right. One more chair spin. Hippo chair spin for the win. Ready? Wee for our guests. Yay! I lost my straw. My hippo chair spin knocked the straw right out the window because I don't know where it went. It's not here anymore. I just didn't want to put my lips on because it's weird. Like, it's weird, right?
No.
A little bit.
A little.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
Weird. It's not weird at all.
He doesn't understand weird.
No,
He
it's not.
has a different definition.
It is not weird at all.
Oh, you guys are awesome. Thank you so much for
thank you, Lynn.
hanging out with us.
So much.
Yeah, thank you so much for being guests. And obviously, we'll be back here again next week, every Thursday at 10 o'clock. We don't miss them unless maybe it's Christmas or New Year's. So we do a pretty good job of keeping on track. And please do not do that again, Lynn. That was like an ASMR creepy. I'm so sorry, Mike Wheeler. But also, I hope you guys all please, on an ending note, keep Pete McDevitt in your thoughts and prayers, and click the links in the description or the links that my mods have put in the chat. Help out the family. Pray. Just please pray. Like, of all things, just please pray for the family and that he has a speedy recovery and everything goes well. When you sip the drink. I hope you can't hear me sip, Mike. That's kind of gross. Oh, I have my headset on tonight, Mike. So the mic is right by my mouth. Not you, but my microphone. So I guess essentially you're there too. Anyways, you guys have a happy Valentine's Day weekend. Yes, checking in with the Lynn Project. Woo woo. I love it. You guys are so awesome. Sporting the Lynn merch. I love it. You guys are so great.
There it is.
And I'm wearing a lame Hawaiian dress. What the heck? I didn't get the memo.
No, that's full tiki. You're tiki. You're good.
I'm tiki. Yeah, we had to balance it out, right?
Yep.
All right. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. If you haven't followed Passholder Pair on Instagram for all of their fun festivities, their handle is in my description as well. It's right underneath there. If one of my mods could copy and paste that for me at the end, please go follow them if you're not already. I think all of you guys here know and love these two awesome people. But if you aren't following them yet, go follow because they're amazing.
Follow us, don't follow us. We just love everybody in chat. We just want
the interaction. We had a great time.
So you guys, our nights.
And you guys make mine. I want to wish everybody a happy Valentine's Day and a happy weekend. And we will outdo it. I can predict my own. So I know the cue. Everyone have a great night. Thank you so much for hanging out. Love you guys. And remember, every day is a countdown to Disney.
Bye, guys.
Bye.